At it next on the show. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Liner towards second. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Brandon Moss gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. This is pulled into right. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Miguel Sano steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Max Kepler gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. And this one gets away. That could be a run. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Into the box, Matt Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now they've got him picked off. Ball's there, and he is out at second base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Hughes steps into the windup. 1-1 on its way. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Eddie Rosario strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty ranging back. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Brian Dozier will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Peralta is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yadier Molina leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there. The tag, and he is out.
Number 36 settles into the box for his first chance. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Randall Grichuk will get his first cuts here. Hit hard to short. Polanco scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jorge Polanco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Striding into the box, Joe Mauer. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Kevin Segrist is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Hit hard up the middle. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Miguel Sano will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stephen Piscotty stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Brandon Moss stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. To first, reined in. To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is... Max Kepler is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Number 52 stands in. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grichuk moves over. 2 down. Eddie Rosario stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strike. Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hughes gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. To short, hit hard. Polanco is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Matt Adams stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Johnny Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kurt Suzuki comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Danny Santana is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Brian Dozier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Back in standing. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Jorge Polanco steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. Joe Mauer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Miguel Sano digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Number 36 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Rendell Grichuk stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hughes looks in, 2-1 on its way. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stephen Piscotty will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Runners off for second. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Max Kepler will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th. tap foul at home plate. And that misses 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Number 52 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Eddie Rosario steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Carpenter. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brandon Moss is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Matt Holliday will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Matt Adams will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santana sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Kurt Suzuki steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Up next for Minnesota.
Ready now, Danny Santana. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
The second baseman.
Brian Dozier steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and they got him to go after ball 4 there. He just threw him a lifeline.
Drilled right back up the middle. One there. On to Moss, and they get them both. The double play. Joe Mauer stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty is there, and that ends the inning. Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Santana going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Yadier Molina stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hughes is ready. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Number 36 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
Now he tries to bunt his way aboard. No dice. 3-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Taken high and deep to right. Kepler going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-1 game. Rendell Grichuk comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. And the runner's breaking for third. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a missed strike three. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense. Max Kepler digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Number 52 steps into the box. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Holiday going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Kurt Suzuki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Danny Santana digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Now in the box, Brian Dozier. He drew a walk his first time up. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. Stephen Piscotty will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. The short hit hard. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Brandon Moss makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Santana is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching.
Yeah, just the one run.